Hi, welcome to Chat and Craft with Lorraine. I'm sorry, I tried to go live a couple of minutes ago and they told me I didn't have any sound. So let's see if this one has sound. And I'm going to quickly go to my Facebook page and just try to delete that other one while I introduce myself. As I said, my name is Lorraine Tierney and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Warner, New Hampshire. And I love to make cards, I love to share cards, and I love to have sound when I make cards. So let's see, all right, there we go. I'm getting rid of that other one. And here we are. Okay, so let's go back over here. Now we're ready to get started. We're going to play with Ocean Friends. Yay, Sherry, you can hear me now. I'm having trouble with these ear pods and I should just give it up because they're not being reliable. So we're going to play with the Ocean Friends bundle. And this is what the Ocean Friends stamp set looks like. Let me switch this over. It's got some crabs and lobster and some anemone and some little bubbles and a couple of great sentiments. Hey, Courtney. And it's in the mini catalog, this January to April catalog. And you'll see the beautiful paper with melon mambo and pumpkin pie and summer splash. And I wanted to show you on page 32 the color buddies that it has there that give you good ideas for two-step stamping where you have an outline stamp and then you fill it in. These are really nice combinations. So Summer Splash and Pool Party, Melon Mambo and Bubble Bath, Calypso Coral, Petal Pink, Pumpkin Pie and Peach Pie. So we're going to use a couple of those today. And I am making this card because I'm doing a blog hop for casing the catalog. So casing means to copy and selectively edit, or some people say copy and share. But it's basically where you get an idea from another card and then you change things up a little bit to make it your own. So I love this stamp set, this Racing By stamp set. And I'm going to case this layout right here. The crabs look like scorpions, Sherry. Yeah, I don't know about that because I don't know too much about scorpions, but I think they're supposed to be crabs. So this is the card I'm going to case, and we're going to make one together, and then I've actually done another one that cases this card a little bit, and I want to know which one you like better. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is stamp a crab and a lobster and die cut them. So I'm going to start with Petal Pink and Calypso Coral with the lobster. And they show you in the book, they do the detail stamp first, and then they fill it in with the two-step stamp. Well, I don't have good luck doing that. I can line things up much better if I start with the fill-in stamp or the less detailed stamp. So I'm going to start that one with some Petal Pink. And I'm just going to stamp it on a piece of basic white. And we're going to die cut that. Boy, my Petal Pink is looking really dark. Huh. Must dry later because I did another one with these two colors and it doesn't look quite that dark. And now I'm taking the detailed stamp and I'm going to stamp that, lining it up right on top here with the Calypso Coral. And I'm sorry if my head is getting in the way a little bit. I'm not sure how well I lined that up, but we'll give it a peek. Oh, it's pretty good. So there's our lobster. We'll die cut that in a minute. But let's take a look at our crab. And we have the same thing, a fill-in type stamp and a detail stamp. And so I do the lighter color is the fill-in or the background, and then the darker color on top. So this one is Pool Party. I'm going to do that first. And then I'm going to do Summer Splash. If you don't have Summer Splash, Coastal Cabana is very, very similar. Okay, whoops, sorry, I'm out of the camera a little bit. There you go. And there is my crab. Okay, so let's move these out of the way. I'm going to bring my stamp and cut and emboss machine over to the table since I don't have my headphones on. I don't want to walk away. And now we'll die cut these. So I have, let's see, I'll put it right here. Here's the crab. And I'll line that up and then use a little bit of this Post-it note tape to hold that in place. And I can do our lobster at the same time. Whoops. This one is a little bit trickier to line up, and there's some little antenna. I'm trying to see the antenna in these little holes, and that's kind of tough. So we'll just go like that. Okay, so I'm gonna die cut these and hopefully not shake the camera too much. It's shaking a little bit. Here we go. I love the bright colors of this suite. All right, let me just put this on the floor to get it out of the way. All right, so there's our fun little lobster. And here's the crab. And I'll show you the rest of the card that I have ready. So I'm casing it, so I'm copying and selectively editing or whatever. So it's not going to be exactly the same. I'm going to use a basic white card base, and then I'm going to put a Coastal Cabana mat on it that's just a little bit smaller than the front of the card base. It's like 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And then I have some 3 pieces of DSP. Can you see the little variation in color here? It is part of this piece that goes like this. I've cut some smaller parts of that. And then here's one that has a whole bunch of sea stuff in it. I could turn that one over if I wanted, and I did have another little piece, but I think I decided I'm going to go with these pieces, and there'll be just a little border. And at the end, I'll show you the card that I'm casing again. Yeah, that's the other side. But mostly I'm taking the idea of having 3 sections of paper right now. That card used white, and I'm using patterned paper, but that's okay. All right. And I always do the top and the bottom first, and then I split the difference in the middle, this one, to get it as even as I can. There we go. Okay, so we have our 3 sections right there on a piece of Coastal Cabana with a little bit of a border around it. My camera. Boy, technology is just not my friend today. I'm going to go up just a little bit here. Okay, so you can see a little bit more. All right, and we're going to put our creatures on here. So I haven't quite decided how I want to do them. If I want to do the lobster and then the crab and then the sentiment in the middle. And I also thought I'd like to have some of this pretty anemone in there. And my sentiment is going to be, hello, friend. And I hadn't decided whether I wanted to do it on the white or the melon mambo. What do you guys think? White or melon mambo? I'll do both, and then we can decide. Okay, I love this nice, bold font of this sentiment. So let's trim these up a little bit. Whoops, of that about 7/8, I think. So there's hello friend in the white. And then we'll see what we think of it in the melon mambo. I don't know, might be too much melon mambo. There it is in the melon mambo. What do you think? Melon mambo, white. Courtney says probably white. Do you still agree with that, Courtney? Then the other thing, they have their sentiment on the top, but I could do the sentiment on the bottom. Oh, I think I like that anemone on the bottom better. This is why it takes me a long time to make a card sometimes. Seaweed to the left, up a little and to the left. How about like that? And then things always morph, don't they? And then our lobster. I wish you could talk, guys, could talk to me live. I don't know. I feel like I have too much. Should we do another crab instead of a lobster? Well, maybe go like that. What do you think? I might do another crab. Let's try another crab quickly. Let me get a piece of white. This big enough? I think so. Let's do a crab in the oranges, because crabs can be any color I want them to be when it's my card. You like it better the first way. All right, well, let's see. Let's see what I come up with. Sometimes I do it more than one way and I end up going right back to the first way. Cute like that, or a second crab. Okay. I feel like it just looks a little crowded in there. I don't want it quite so crowded. All right. Oh, I was gonna do the oranges. Are you yelling at me saying you were gonna do the oranges? You were gonna do the oranges. And I didn't. I did the blues. All right. Well, let's just cut this out quickly and we'll use it however it is. Okay. I promise I won't hold you up, won't hold you hostage for the rest of your night. Let's just get this cut. Shake, shake, shake. Oh, Courtney, I need you, my little sister. I need you. You would keep me in line. Oh, I kind of like the two. I don't know. What if we go back to putting the sentiment at the top? Hello, friend. Hello, friend. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They could be locking. They could do pinky promise. No. I am going to make a decision. I'm going to put this at the bottom. I think I like the pink sentiment. And one crab and another crab. How's that? Maybe the white sentiment. You'll have to convince me which sentiment to use. I'm going to glue the seaweed or anemone or whatever this is down a little to the left. Got a little glue leaking out there, but that'll be okay. All right, and we're going to pop up our crabs. Let's put it on our card base because that gives us a little bit more room to play with. I do like the white card base. Okay, let's put some dimensionals. I have them around here someplace on our crabs. Need a couple of little ones for those claws. Let's see. Okay. One little guy going that way. And maybe one little guy. How about like that? Yeah. I think they're going to go like that. All right, guys. I need a decision on the sentiment. White or melon mambo? Courtney said white before, but you know, as women, we can always change our mind. And let's see about this one. I'm sorry I'm not using my little lobster. Oh, I could put him right like that. Or like that. I don't know. I'm going to go with the crab. I think I like the summer splash and the melon mambo together. I'm going to go with the, still like the sentiment on the white. Oh, Courtney, I was right about to say I'm going with the melon mambo. What about a little melon mambo behind the sentiment? Okay, I'm going white. I'm going with the crowd. Oh, the lobster on the inside is a great idea, Courtney. We don't want to lose that lobster. I can put them on the inside. All right, let's put on hello, friend. And then did you see these cute little starfish or sea stars or whatever these are? I want to just put a couple of these on with a teeny tiny little bit of glue. Now let's do it like that. Ooh, that's a big bit of glue. And one more up here. I love those little starfish, sea stars. Embossing the sentiment in white on Melon Mambo. Oh, that would be pretty too. That would be pretty. Is he too big on the inside? Who wants to write? I'm going to have to think about that. But anyway, here's the card that is casing this card. So we have the 3 sections, 1, 2, 3, and they have 3 elements. We have seaweed and 2 crabs, and then the sentiment with something behind it. I was thinking my seaweed kind of takes the place of something behind it. So I made a couple of other cards with this set this afternoon. Here's one that's a little bit more of a direct case of the one in the catalog. Okay, and a little plainer background, but I wasn't sure. I liked all that white on that. And then this one was an attempt at another case, but I wasn't really satisfied with it. I do like those little bubbles that come with the stamp set and some different seaweed. And I'll show you if I can remember where it was. Oh, good. My sticky note is still in there. Where that one is in the catalog. That one was in the mini catalog. And I was thinking of that one as a case for this card. So it had a die cut opening and then something behind it partially, a big sentiment, and then I added a little bit of the seaweed. So there's my attempts at casing the catalog. I'd love to know which one of these cards, if you like the white background, the one with the die cut, or the double crab, the one with the 2 crabs. Which one is your favorite? I know I'm always asking that, but I like to know. I just like to know what other people think. You won't hurt my feelings, and I just won't send you the card. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's all just fine. I just like to know what other people like too. All right, well, have a great rest of your Wednesday. Enjoy your evening. Here in the Northeast, we're in for more snow, more snow, more snow. And if you're not in the Northeast, enjoy not having snow. All right, thanks very much. Bye-bye.